I really think that's the downfall for Hasbro. I really think that Turbo was a mistake. And what's up, guys? It's Goob, and I'm super excited today because I got a new mic. This is a Blue Yeti mic, and I'm super excited about it. And it's hopefully going to bring up my audio game because I know a lot of people have complained that my audio is really quiet. I use a Rode shotgun mic right now that's on my camera, but this will be better for when I'm doing like discussions or unboxing videos. During battle videos, I'll still use my shotgun mic, but for like discussion videos like this, I'll definitely use this mic because it's really high quality. It's relatively cheap for a high quality mic, and I hope it makes my videos better for you guys to watch. So let's get started. So today I'm going to be discussing Beyblade Burst Turbo, and I feel like I needed to make this video because I haven't been making a lot of Turbo videos, and I used to be mainly focused on Hasbro Beyblades. I mean, I used to have all Hasbro Beyblades and I wouldn't buy that many Takara Tomy Beyblades, and now I'm like the opposite. Today I'm going to be discussing the reasons why I kind of chose to stop buying Hasbro Beyblades, or at least stop making videos on them. So the biggest thing that kind of made me decide to stop making videos on like Hasbro Beyblades is the loss of competitiveness of the Beyblades, because the Turbo Beyblades don't have metal, which you guys pretty much all know by now, and they actually weakened the springs and the drivers too, so they're even easier to burst than the older Evolution Beyblades. And that really bothers me because as somebody who really likes to do competitive Beyblading, not only like stock battles and stuff like that, I have way less motivation to get Hasbro Beyblades when I know I'm never going to use them in any tournament, or like I'm never going to need them for any real competitive battling. And I just think that Beyblade's supposed to always be kind of getting better, and each season the Beyblades are supposed to step up their own game and just get better, get more powerful. That's like just how it kind of supposed to be, you know, like they're supposed to evolve. And I think Turbo is just, they're not evolving in Turbo. It's almost like they're going with this whole different direction of Beyblade, and it's like, I really think it was the wrong decision for Hasbro to do, because they're really disconnecting from the show too. Not only are they disconnecting from competitive, they're disconnecting from the show, because in the anime, the Beyblades have metal, and they have these gimmicks, and their drivers are not slingshot drivers, and that really just makes Beyblade less fun. Take, for example, when I was like 11 years old, and I had Metal Fight Beyblades, and those Beyblades pretty much matched perfectly with the anime Beyblades, and I remember watching the show, and when I would see a Beyblade in the show that I really liked, I would be like, oh wow, I want to get that Beyblade. And if I had gotten that Beyblade and it wasn't what it looked like in the show, it didn't have the same parts, or it didn't look like the one in the show, I would have been really disappointed. And I think that's probably happening with kids who are buying Turbo right now. So I really think that they just shouldn't have done Turbo. They should have made it just like Cho-Z. They should have just kept going with what Takara Tomy had set up. I really think that's the downfall for Hasbro. I really think that Turbo was a mistake. I think they need to go back to being that company that's reproducing the same Beyblades as Takara Tomy produces, just in America. And I feel like little color changes, or, you know, a missing part from here or there isn't a big deal, but when they go with this whole new idea that's not following the anime, and the Beyblades are way weaker, I just think that's setting themselves up for failure. And Beyblade would have grown more this year if they had kept going with Cho-Z and gave the Beyblades metal and gave them the same parts as the originals. So I have to ask what you guys think now, because this is just my opinion on Turbo. Not everybody agrees with me, and some people are enjoying Turbo, but then there's definitely some that aren't enjoying Turbo. And I definitely think, as someone who used to main Hasbro Beyblades, I think it's disappointing, because it's really putting Hasbro Bladers at like a disadvantage. If they ever to go to a tournament, they're never going to win with a Turbo Beyblade. It's literally not possible, I don't think. And sad to see kids not be able to get those Beyblades that they should be getting, and I think that Hasbro is really like gypping people on it. And that's pretty much the reason why I think Hasbro should change back to the way they were before Turbo, and that's why I think that they're really not succeeding. I doubt that their sales are as good as they hoped, and I doubt that the sales were as good as like Evolution, because Evolution was huge and it was extremely popular, and they did a really good job making the Beyblades look so good, just like they did in the anime. They gave them all the correct parts, all the correct gimmicks, like everything was really great in Evolution, and I think that they have the potential to do that, but they just are choosing not to. So yeah, that's about it for this video. This is kind of like a ranty video, and I apologize for that. This is just like my opinion on Turbo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.